Hey, good morning, everybody. If you're tapping into this live stream, I'm really grateful because I'm here, Monica Dubay. I'm here to help you elevate your consciousness and really claim that in 2022, you get to have the life of your dreams. You get to really put into place this formula that we have come up with, or that I'm reading about and I've embraced in my life, which is from Think and Grow Rich for Women by Sharon Lechter. Now, why do I care about this? Well, I'm on a mission to help women elevate their lives and really create what they want with their lives. Now, we need each other. We need to support each other. We need to collaborate. And that's not an easy thing. It just takes time and energy and really to put into practice these 5 principles. Okay. So I'm going to go over the 5 principles of what you need to do that. And the reason I want to do this is because every single day I'm going to go live. I can't believe I just said that, to create this momentum in my business and also in your business and your life, to create a life that you truly, truly, truly love. Okay. Now, why is that? Well, I think a lot of times we sell ourselves short. I was just in a room on Clubhouse where we were talking about success and what it means to have success. And all of us define that differently. But there are 3 elements, some elements that go into what it means to be successful. First, you have to have power over your mind, power over your thoughts, and power over your past, what you've created, what you've experienced in your past, so that you can let it be what it is and create something new. Okay, now how you do that, there's lots of ways to do it. I do it in my programs. I help people shift quickly out of the past so they can create a life they truly, truly love. Now, what I'm going to say is there's an effort that you need to do daily in order to have this shift happen in your mind and in your life. And that is, you've got to apply yourself to something every day. You've got to practice the same thing over and over and over. It's like playing a scale. You've learned to play this scale. I'm a musician, so you learn to play that scale. You practice it over and over and over and over until you've got it. You've mastered it. Same thing with your mind. You've got to practice something over and over. It's because that's how the mind works. Once it's hit that groove, it's like, oh, okay, there it is. It's there. Whereas before, it was just an idea. You weren't really embracing it. You weren't really practicing it. And you have thoughts about it. You maybe read books about it, but you don't actually do it. Okay? If you never pick up the instrument, you will never learn to play it. If you don't work on your mindset every single day, you will never master it, ever. Okay? And that's the key to living a powerful life. All right, so that's one of the keys, but it is like 90% of it. Okay, all these successful people in the world know that is key. You've got to master your mind in order to have freedom and success. Now, success could be just feeling better about yourself. It could just be like not being sick. It could be having a better relationship with someone. It could be finding peace within yourself, which is what a lot of people that come to me are looking for. They're looking for peace, because there's conflict in their heads and they can't put it to rest, and they attract the wrong people into their lives, in their relationships or in their businesses. And then they realize, oh, wait a minute, I just attracted the same thing. I'm learning the same lesson again. Here's the thing. If that's happening to you, it's because you haven't gone deep enough into what's going on in your mind and your patterns of denial, your patterns of holding yourself back. Okay, and not being on top of your life, like powerfully, like in the game. Okay, so I want to go over 5 principles that you need in order to have this shift happen. Okay, and I hope this goes out. I want lots of people to watch this. I'm so excited because it really works for me, and it works for thousands and millions of other people. So here's the self-confidence formula, taken from Think and Grow Rich for Women by Sharon Lechter. Okay, now if you don't know who she is, look her up. She's amazing. She's helped many, 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 many people to elevate their lives, including Robert Kiyosaki and very famous people. So these principles work. So the first principle of self-confidence is, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment, right? Consistent, persistent action toward its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. So making a promise to yourself, declaring that you're going to do it, and here and now promise to render that action. So do it, right? Say yes and do it. And you might need a group to help you become accountable to yourself and to your business and to what you're bringing about in the world. If so, please DM me and I will talk to you about this new mastermind I'm about to start. Okay. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Has to be. Your thoughts, repeat it over and over and over, create your future. That's why when you worry, you're creating a future of not good enough, not enough, right? Or whatever the worry is. You're praying for what you don't want. We want to stop that today and have you start looking at the dominant thoughts in your mind need to be shifted, perhaps, right? They'll eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily. It's going to take something, right? 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become. I intend to become. All right. I'm going to do this every day because I intend to become this. I practice an instrument every day because I intend to be a master of this instrument. For me, it was the clarinet. I do it every day. I don't stop. I don't question it. I don't think, oh, I don't feel like it. Well, who cares if you don't feel like it? You got to do it. It's like learning anything. Going for a jog, you do it every day and you get good at it. Okay, and so that's how you create the clear mental picture. Okay, that's step 2. Create that clear mental picture of yourself becoming this person who already has accomplished this, who is already achieving this, who's already a millionaire, who's already powerful, who already has a business they love, who's already got a relationship they love. Whatever it is that you want to set for yourself as a goal. Third, and I'm happy to do this with you a lot, in person. So third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object. It will. It has to, because your mind is all powerful and it can create. It creates your future. It creates who you really are. So therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Demand it of yourself. Wouldn't that be great if we had parents that taught us this? Okay, most of us didn't, and that's okay because they didn't know it either. If you did, fantastic. But you've got to learn it yourself right now. And it's never too late to start. If you're 50, 60 years old, it doesn't matter. Start today and you'll have the life of your dreams moving forward. You got another 30, 40 years ahead of you. You might as well do it with confidence, right? Okay. Fourth, and there's only 5, so don't worry, it's not going to be forever. I have written down a clear description of my definite chief aim in life. And I will never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. I will never stop taking action. I don't like the word try. Doing it. I will never stop going forward, working toward that aim, doing what I came here to do until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Okay? Do you know that that's all that's really required is that you have written it down. You have a description of your chief aim in life. You don't know what that is? Also, I have a program about that, of how to define your life purpose, how to create that purpose, how to create a life plan around that. Look me up. Back to Basics Life Mastery Program. We'll give you that direction. And it's really powerful. And I'm going to start it again in January. And I'm signing people up right now. I'm not taking a lot of people, 5 people. Okay, so I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure. This is number 5. Unless built on truth and justice. Now, this is really key. Really, really critical that we get that this is built on truth and justice for all, right? Okay, therefore I'll engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. It must benefit all. Okay? And I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. Yeah, I'm going to enlist the cooperation of other people. Why? Because I can't do it alone. I can't do anything alone. We know we can't do it alone, right? We've got to enroll other people in our vision. Now, how do we do that? Talk about it. Bring it about. Just say, hey, I'm doing this thing. You want to join me? I need some support. I need some help. And if you don't get it, if you don't get what the vision is, you don't get what the outcome will be for each of you, for all of us, if we create this new thing, whatever it is, together, it's going to be much more powerful than trying to do it on your own. Nobody can do it alone. Okay? Deep breath. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Love for all humanity. It's critical. It's not just about you. It's not just about your family or your legacy. It's love for all humanity. Okay? Maybe that's your legacy. I have no idea. I don't know what your thing is, but it's important that you recognize that it's to benefit everyone. Okay? And then it will succeed. Here's the other thing. I will eliminate, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. So you got to eliminate your self-hatred or your hatred toward others or any of that nonsense. And recently I went through a breakthrough in that, and I realized I was harboring thoughts like that about people in my life, and I had to stop and really get serious with myself. Like, why do I feel that? And it's always coming from a sense of wounding in the child, in the inner child. And I help people deal with that too. So what you need, if you feel that, is a sense of belonging and a sense that someone's out looking out for you, and that someone is holding your vision with you and will collaborate with you, will help you get there. You need a mindset coach or someone who's going to hold that vision for you and not let you fail, not let you slip. Okay? I mean, you might slip, you might fail for a moment, but you're going to keep going, right? You're going to have persistent, continuous action toward its attainment. That's the key. Consistent, persistent action. Okay, now, one more thing I want to say. I will cause others to believe in me. Why? Because I will believe in them and in myself. You get that? That's why leaders who are really successful have that same vision. They're going to cause others to believe in me, in my vision, because I'm going to believe in them and in myself. It's like love your neighbor as yourself, right? But don't neglect yourself. Be clear about your vision. Be clear about what you want. Know what that is, and then cause it into being. Okay, I will sign my name to this formula. 5 steps. You've got to write it out. Sign your name to it. Commit it to memory and repeat it every day aloud with full faith. Okay, the next part is faith, right? You got to have faith that this can happen for you. You just need to take action, but do this 5-step formula. If you just joined us, you got to really go back to the beginning, watch this through. It's not long. This is a very quick, maybe 20 minutes on how to have self-confidence in your life and create the life of your dreams. Okay, there's formulas to this. There are formulas that people have. Oprah Winfrey followed these formulas her whole life. Tony Robbins follows these formulas. Wealthy people follow these formulas because they're serious about their lives, and they're serious about helping others, and they're serious about making an impact on this earth. Okay, if that's you and you want that, you got to follow the formula, and I'm giving it to you today. Out of the goodness of my heart, I want everyone to have this, because I started reading it and I realized, wow, this is so easy. It's so, it's like in a nutshell, 5 steps you can do to make sure you keep doing this, right? Now, I've been training the mind for 30 years on how to let go of fear. And I've been, teaching A Course in Miracles and spiritual programs and spiritual awakening. And I love things that, bring it down to like really simple things, like 5 steps, because then we're not like just talking about it. We're actually doing it every single day. Because I know that if you don't actually practice this, if you don't put it into practice, nothing happens, right? It's like having a cookbook on your shelf, and you have the cookbook, but you never take it out and actually make the meal. You're just thinking about the food you want to make. So let's make the food. Let's make the meal. Let's make our lives work. This is the formula. This is the recipe. It's going to work if you do it. Okay. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and my actions. So I will become a self-reliant and successful person. I like the word self-reliant, but as Emerson was talking about self-reliance, I get what that means. It's like to thine own self be true. But I also know it's God reliance. Okay. It's actually God dependency. And that is what the self is the God self we're talking about here. Okay. The God self. All right. So I teach A Course in Miracles. I teach spiritual awakening. I know you, yeah, I'm going to use some language you might not be used to hearing on LinkedIn, but this is really how I live my life. And I know that it works because I've been practicing it for 30 years. Okay. So, these 5 principles are going to give you the key and the secret to success and confidence in your life. If you don't listen to this, if you don't practice it, if you don't take part in a mastermind or something where people are actually really committing themselves to this, they're making powerful decisions, they're putting behind them struggle and strife and envy and jealousy and greed and all that nonsense, and coming into their real mastership of their lives and helping a lot of other people, that's what you need in this moment in order to really create this new life for yourself. Okay. Now, you may not see that as possible for yourself right now. I get it. I didn't either when I first started my business. I was like, I know this is to help women, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I had no idea how. Zero. I just knew I was going to listen to my inner guidance and I was going to teach A Course in Miracles and I was going to help people have shifts in their consciousness, but I didn't know really how. I needed a coach. I needed to hire someone who could help me actually bring it into the world. All right. So I wanted to share that with you today. This is the 5 steps to self-confidence from Think and Grow Rich for Women by Sharon Lechter. Lecchter. Sharon Lechter. She's amazing. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helps you and supports you. If you want to know more, please reach out to me, monicadubay.com. I'm here for you. I love you. I want to see you succeed. I want to be there for you. I want to help you get what you want in life. Okay. Because it's all here for you. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, and I will look forward to our next time together. Bye for now.